Hari Om Yogis, Yoginis. Welcome to another edition of Power Flow Yoga 40 with me, Julian, from the Yoga Essence Sanctuary. As usual, no branding, so I don't have my hands tied up to certain practices or whatever. Still no tattoos. I don't mean that I am completely pure. We always have some sort of impurity, but try to stay as natural as possible. And we'll get going with this Power Flow class. So as usual, always a good idea to stretch your wrists, get them moving any way that feels good. So every time I try to show you maybe different practices so you can get the back of your hands on the floor. Try to straighten your arms. So just nice and gentle. You don't want to go too hard onto it. And then you can bring your palms also. Maybe the further back you bring them, the more you have to sort of kink your wrists as you start sort of coming forward, trying to keep your palms flat on the floor. Maybe a few more movements. Maybe back of the hands together. That's also another one that you can do. Or also doing the wrists. The fists. The fist you can do actually this way. You bring your hands on the floor, making a fist, and you keep pushing your hands down into the floor, and then you try to straighten your arms. So you should be feeling a really deep stretch on the outside there. That's a pretty good one. So you try to really clench your fingers into a fist. Maybe warming up your shoulders. You can also bring your hands to extend and flex. This is gonna get also a little bit into the shoulders. Maybe interlacing your fingers, reaching your arms up as you inhale. See if you can relax into the shoulders. So we're getting a little bit also into the shoulders before we get into some more serious movements. You can switch the interlacing of your fingers. So as usual, Power Flow Yoga, nothing too complicated. It's got a great cardio aspect to it. So we're gonna try to move faster, so we can already come onto all fours, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, just starting with a few cat and cows to get the spine moving. Start working with your breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. So really connecting with your breath, you'll need it. As usual, anytime you feel the breath is becoming a little bit short, we're going to get going and move quite fast, but you want to try to keep the breath going as much as possible so you're not too short of breath or holding your breath. And you can start extending your right leg, left arm, nice and strong. And as you exhale, need to touch your elbow. Inhale, we'll go for 3 like this. Working with the breath, exhale, you round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, you round. Squeezing your core, inhale, extend, you release. And we switch, inhaling, reaching up. Exhale, you round. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, using the core. Inhale, you release. Stretching your hips back for a child's pose. So anytime you feel this is too much, you need to catch your breath. Child's pose can be a good option. Stretching your arms forward, resting your wrists. You can also come into a really nice, easy one with your arms alongside your body, coming back onto your all fours. We're going to start coming forward slightly, charging a little bit more into the wrists. Inhaling, coming forward. Exhale, stretching your hips back. Inhale, forward. Exhale. Inhale, forward. Exhale. And we're going to start warming up into the hips as well. So you can come and place your right knee right in the middle and then left knee behind. And we'll do the same movement. Inhaling, coming forward, so just as far as comfortable for your hands, wrists. And as you exhale, see if you can keep your feet out towards the side, keeping your hands where they are. And you start stretching your hips back, so your front knee is probably going to lift up a little bit. As you inhale, come forward. Exhale, maybe stretching your hips back a bit further. See if you can almost sit, probably not sitting completely, just so that you can keep moving along with the breath, getting into the hips. And then you switch, unwind, and we'll take the other side, left knee in front. Again, opening your legs so that your feet are going out to the side. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Unwind back onto your all fours. And then you can tuck your toes under, lifting your knees. And just try to feel what it would be like if you were to come onto your left fingertips. So we start really using the core a bit deeper here. Slowly releasing right fingertips. So you try to keep your knees hovering over the floor. Slowly releasing. You can bring your knees back down, stretching your right leg back. And now bending into your knee as much as comfortable. See if you can lift your knee up. So you start getting into the hip, stretching the hip flexor, the front of the body. See if you can keep reaching up. So just almost like a scorpion. And then slowly you're going to start bending into your elbows. You start coming forward. Inhale, come back up. Nice and slow as you exhale, maybe going a little bit further. Inhale, back up. Keep lifting your knee. Exhale, maybe this time you can even touch the floor with your forehead. Inhale, come up. We're switching sides. Reach your leg back. Arching into the spine as much as possible. Keep lifting your knee, trying to keep your hips squared as much as possible. Exhale, we start bending into the elbows, coming forward, use your core. Inhale, back up. Exhale, coming halfway down. Inhale, again, just doing what you can. Exhale, maybe all the way down, touch your forehead. Inhale, reach up. Nice and slow, you release. And now coming into a down dog. Reaching your hips back. Inhaling, coming forward into plank Chaturanga. Exhale, you stretch back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, so we're really starting to get into the shoulders. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, stretch back. One more. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, stretch back. Now again, coming onto your left fingertips. Feet are at least hip-width distance apart so that you have a good grounding. Slowly releasing, right fingertips. See if you can keep your hip shoulders nice and squared. Maybe coming on both fingertips this time, both hands. Keep reaching your hips back. Now nice and slow. You can stay onto your fingertips or bring your hands flat. Reaching your right leg up, again just like a scorpion, and see if you can start to come forward. Maybe you can start bending into your elbows. Inhale, stretch back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bending into your knee, coming forward. We'll do one more. Exhale, coming maybe all the way down. Push back, you release. Taking the other side, inhaling, left leg up. Again, bend your knee, start coming forward. Again, you can do that maybe on your fingertips or hands flat. pushing back. Extend your leg back, three-legged. One more. Whenever you feel this is too much, you can always bring your knees down to do this, like we did before. Stretch back. Releasing your knees to the floor, stretching back into child's pose, stretching your arms. You can stretch your arms alongside your body. Few deep breaths in here. We're going to go a little bit further into some more core exercise, warming up. Slowly coming up. Chaturanga, plank position. So you can bring your feet nice and wide. Again, hands under your shoulders, nice and slow. See if you can come onto your left fingertips. See if you can start hovering your right foot, maybe hovering your left hand. So what would it feel like? Trying to stay nice and strong. Your shoulders, hips are nice and squared. Slowly releasing, and we'll take the other side, coming onto your fingertips, lifting your left foot, lifting your right hand. See if you can keep your spine nice and flat. Deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Don't lose the breath. Keep going. Slowly releasing. We're going to stretch back into down dog. And we're going to try to do the same thing. Right leg up, so you can stretch it nice and horizontal. Lifting your left palm. Maybe lifting your left hand. So if you can extend your arm, your leg. Maybe lifting your left heel. Oops, a little bit tricky. One more breath. Ooh, might be a bit wobbly, nice and slow. Releasing, we take the other side. Extend your left leg. Right arm. Again, see if you can come onto your toes, lifting your heel. Might be a little bit wobbly, nice and strong with that left hand. Slowly releasing. Back to your down dog. Inhale, coming forward. We'll just take one vinyasa. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, stretch back into child's pose. Just stretching for a moment. You can keep your arms alongside your body. Forehead to the floor. Nice and slow as you inhale, coming up. Finding your down dog again. Nice and slow, you come forward. Chaturanga. Plank position. Holding that for a moment. So just taking the time to make sure that you have your hand positioned nice and proper for your vinyasa. Shoulder width distance apart. Spine is nice and strong. Shoulders over your wrists. So for your vinyasa, we're going to take a few. You want to make sure that you keep your elbows pointing back. So slightly coming forward when you go through your vinyasa. Elbows a 90-degree angle. Inhaling for cobra or up dog. Exhale, you stretch back. Down dog. Inhaling, right leg up. Nice and slow as you exhale, you step forward, right between your hands. Rising up into a high lunge. And as you exhale, you release. Stepping forward. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, you release. Folding forward. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold. You can walk back or jump back, going through vinyasa. As you exhale, inhale, look up. Exhale, stretch back. Down dog. Inhaling, left leg up. Slow control movement. As you exhale, you step forward. Rise up, high lunge. Nice and strong. Exhale, stepping all the way forward, lengthening into the spine. Inhale, exhale, you fold. Inhale, rise up. palms together. Exhale, you release. And we keep moving along with the breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you fold. You can walk back or jump back, going through your vinyasa. One breath, one movement. So choose the vinyasa that suits you. Exhale, stretch back. Inhaling, right leg up. Exhale, stepping forward. Rising up. Opening out, warrior two. Spin your back heel down, 90 degrees. Sending your right knee forward, relax into the shoulders. See if you can keep bending into your front knee. So the lower you go, the stronger it's going to become. More stretch into your legs, nice and slow. We're going to start to flip, reversing your front hand. So flipping your front hand, reversing as you inhale. As you exhale, nice and slow, elbow onto your thigh, reaching your left arm up, side angle. Inhale, you reverse. Once more. And as you exhale, windmill your arms down, stepping forward. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, reaching all the way up, palms together. Exhale, you release. And we keep going with the breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you fold, plant your hands, you can walk back, jump back, going through your vinyasa, one breath, one movement, exhaling all the way down. Inhale, look up, exhale, stretch back. Inhaling, left leg up. So same movement that we did before, rising up, high lunge on the inhale. Exhale, opening out, warrior two. Flipping your front palm, you reverse. So we're going to keep going with this. And slowly we're going to start building up onto it. Side angle. Reaching your arm up, you start opening into the chest. Reverse. Keep the bend into your front knee. The exhale. Windmill your arms down, stepping all the way forward. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rising all the way up, palms together. Exhale, lateral stretch to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, you fold, diving forward. Inhale, lengthen, heart forward. Exhale, you fold, plant your hands, walk back, jump back. You can go through your vinyasa or skip it. Remember, anytime you feel this is too much, you can always skip a vinyasa straight into your down dog. Inhaling, left leg up. We keep building onto this practice. Rising up, opening out, warrior two. You reverse. On the inhale, exhale, side lunge, reaching your arm forward. Inhale, reverse, keep the bend into your front knee. Now this time as you exhale, left hand down, see if you can keep your right arm up, coming onto the ball of your back foot for a twist. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together. As you exhale, you release. Right hand to the floor, stepping forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rising all the way up, palms together. This time you can get hold of your left wrist, folding towards the right, pushing your left hip to the left. Inhale, you switch, deepening the stretch. Inhale, back to center, palms together. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold, plant your hands, walk back, jump back, lowering all the way down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, stretch back. Left side. As you inhale, stepping forward, rise up. On the inhale, nice and strong. Exhale, opening out. Shoulders relaxed. You flip, keep the bend into your front knee. Exhale, elbow onto your thigh, reaching your arm forward. Again, we reverse on the inhale. Exhale, right hand down. See if you can keep your left hand up. Coming into your twist, feeling that twist into the spine. Exhale, you release, framing your front foot, stepping forward. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold. Rising all the way up, palms together. Bending into your knees, Utkatasana. Keeping your arms up, nice and slow. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold, plant your hands, walk back, jump back. Vinyasa. One breath, one movement. Make sure you don't lose the breath. Inhaling, right leg up. Exhale, step forward, rise up, nice and strong. Opening out, keep that bend into your front knee as you go through your movements. Reversing, deepening the side angle now. See if you can bring your fingertips to the floor. Reaching your arm up and forward. Coming all the way back up. Reversing on the inhale, keep the bend into your front knee. Exhale, we're going to go a bit further into the twist. Left hand down, turning your right toes out, right arm up. You can even bring your leg out to the side. Keep lifting your hips so you're on the outside of your left foot. Nice and slow as you exhale, you release. Right hand to the floor, stepping back, Chaturanga, going through vinyasa. Inhale, look up. Exhale, stretch back. We take the other side, left leg up as you inhale. Step forward. Rise up on the inhale. Opening out, warrior two. We keep working fluidly through this movement. Fingertips on the floor, arm forward. Inhale, come up. Left hand to the floor as you exhale, finding already a version of side angle. So a side plank, lifting your hips, nice and slow as you exhale. You go through a vinyasa. Inhale, look up, shoulders relaxed. Exhale, stretch back. Bending into your knees, looking forward. You can walk or jump. Lengthening into the spine, halfway lift. As you exhale, you fold. Inhale, rising all the way up, picking up your right knee. Moving into a tree pose, so placing your foot on the inside of your leg. Opening your arms, reaching your arms up. Maybe going further if you can release your right hand onto the floor, taking a side stretch, if that's available, towards the right. Inhale, rising all the way up. Releasing, helping your knee to come back. Release your hand down, inhaling your arms up. Utkatasana, bending into your knees. See if you can sink down maybe a little bit further, looking up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, planting your hands, walk back, jump back. Vinyasa. Exhale, stretch back, stay nice and strong. Inhaling, right leg up. Stepping forward. Again, same sequence, keep working with the breath. Maybe you can sink your hips down a bit further, going into lateral stretch a bit further. Now this time, see if you can get hold of your ankle with your right hand, reaching your arm forward. Sink your hips down, nice and slow. We're going to start moving into our side plank, left hand onto the floor. Keep holding your ankle, you roll all the way onto the outside edge of your back foot, and you find a tree pose variation if that's available. Reaching your right arm up, maybe keeping your tree position, nice and slow, right hand to the floor. And we're going to take 3 push-ups here, maybe in tree pose. Coming down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming up, as you inhale, exhale down, inhale up, one more. Inhale up, and now taking a vinyasa. Inhale, look up, so you might need to release your hips down. Exhale, stretch back, unwind your leg, stretching your leg back, 3-legged dog. Release, bending into your knees, look forward, walk or jump, top of the mat, lengthening into the spine. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rising all the way up, picking up your left foot for the other side, tree pose, reaching your arms up, maybe taking a little side stretch if that's available. Just one breath. Inhale, come back. Exhale, release. Nice and slow. Inhale, reaching your arms up, bending into your knees, Utkatasana, folding forward. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, vinyasa. And we take the other side, left leg up, inhale, stepping forward, rising up, straight into your warrior two, reverse, exhale, getting hold of your ankle, reaching your right arm forward, exhaling, moving into your tree pose side plank, nice and strong, so take the time to set up and keep pressing the left foot into your right hip, arm forward, nice and slow. We're going to take those push-ups, maybe with your tree pose still. So exhale, coming down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, push up. Vinyasa. Exhale, unwind. Bending into your knees, look forward, walk or jump, lengthening into the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, you release. Picking up your right knee. Now extending your leg out. Padangusthasana, Uttita Hasta Padangusthasana, catching my breath. Opening your leg out. Nice and slow. As you fold forward, you can turn your toes in and see if you can swing your leg all the way around for a warrior three. Extending your arms out. Slowly, we move into I lost it. Forward fold with the leg up. Standing splits, stepping all the way back, planting your hands. You can take a vinyasa, maybe left leg still up, three-legged. Exhale, stretch back. Down dog. Inhaling, left leg up. Stepping forward, again, same sequence. Opening out, warrior two, you reverse. Side angle. Left hand onto the floor, and you can get hold of your big toe, coming onto the outside edge of your back foot. Maybe leg is straight, nice and strong. Stepping all the way back forward. Stepping all the way forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. We do the other side, picking up your left knee. Getting hold of your left foot, extend your leg, maybe opening out to the side if that's available. Preparation, you know what's coming now. Nice and slow. You start folding forward, extending your leg out. Warrior three. Standing splits, stepping all the way back, plant your hands. Maybe three-legged vinyasa. Exhale, stretch back. Left leg up. Exhale, step forward. All right, we keep going. Keep working with the breath. Nice fluid movement. Staying nice and strong. Hand flat onto the floor. Getting hold of your big toe. Nice and strong. So keep pressing your right hand onto the floor. Extending your leg up. Keep lifting your hips. Nice and strong. You can keep smiling. You reverse. Stepping forward. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold. Bending into your knees, Utkatasana, reaching your arms up. Exhale, hands in prayer position. You twist out to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sinking your hips down. See if you can avoid using your hands and sitting down as gracefully as possible. Lifting your legs up. Navasana. Maybe extending your legs. Making sure you're not collapsing into the lower back. Legs nice and straight. And then coming into Ardha Navasana. Keep your legs nice and straight. Maybe coming back up. We'll do a few like this. Coming down, keep working with the core, nice and strong. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come down. Exhale, come up. Keep your legs nice and straight if you can. We've only got 2 more like this. Lift up, maybe reaching your arms up. And then slowly releasing Baddha Konasana. Lengthening into the spine. Good effort. We're slowly going to start to slow down. You can unwind, maybe just taking one last vinyasa. You can walk back or jump back. Stretching back, down dog. And then coming forward, Chaturanga. Very slowly we're going to start to lower all the way down. Counting to 5, so little French lesson. 5. Slowly you start bending into your elbows. 4. Keep smiling. 3. 2. 1. Oh yes. You can turn your head to the left, extending your arms out in T-shaped position. So we're going to get into stretching into the shoulders, drawing your left knee up. You can tenta your fingers closer to your face, shoulder, so your wrist is under your elbow. So you can start to open up, feeling the stretch into the right shoulder, keeping your right palm on the floor, nice and flat. And you start coming up. So you've got the option to either keep your foot in front of your leg, or maybe if you can go like we did before, you can go into a tree pose style, or maybe foot behind you. Anyway, keep pushing onto your fingers so that you start feeling more stretch into the front of the right shoulder. Couple of deep breaths, just starting to wind down. Then nice and slow, maybe keeping your tree pose shape. So keep pressing that left foot into your right inner thigh. And you can tenta both fingers, pointing your right toes, and see if you can start to come up into a version of Bhujangasana, or even you can bring your palms flat on the floor so that you get a bit more stretch into that left hip. So watch your lower back for this one. Interesting version of seal pose. Maybe looking up, try to keep your hips nice and relaxed. And then slowly as you exhale, you release. Letting go of that leg, extending your arms out. We'll take the other side, so turn your head to the right. Tenta your right fingertips, draw your knee up. Again, taking your variation, either foot on the inside of the leg, maybe behind. And again, maybe you can come into that tree pose, bringing the sole of the foot on the inside of the leg. Keep opening into the front of the body, the chest. Couple deep breaths in through the nose, out through the nose, noticing the heart rate that slows down. Again, see if you can keep your tree pose variation coming down. Either tenta your fingers or hands flat to come into your variation. Most probably you want to be doing the same variation that you had on the other side. So keep squeezing that inner thigh to your sole, arching into the spine as much as you can, but as little as needed so that you don't hurt yourself. And then slowly you can start to release, extending your leg out. hands by your chest, and you can stretch back into a child's pose. Forehead to the floor. You can keep your arms by your side. Palms facing upwards so that you let your shoulders relax completely over your knees. Been doing a bit of work on the shoulders here, so it's pretty good to let them really soften, relax. And you can breathe into your back body. The kidneys, we've just worked them out quite a bit. The shoulder blades, upper back. Gently coming up as you inhale. You can just walk your legs forward, coming to a sit. And we'll just finish with an easy Shavasana. So you can start, let's start with the left leg. So this is just same as we did pretty much. It's like a tree pose, sole of the foot on the inside of the leg. You want to keep your hips, shoulders nice and squared. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, you fold at the hip level. So you keep reaching your heart forward, your arms forward. And then when you can't fold anymore, then wherever you can reach with your hands, knee, shin, ankle, maybe foot, and you start folding forward. You can stay there for a few breaths, or if you want to go a little bit deeper, if you have the hold of your big toe, maybe you can place your elbow inside of the knee. So you might want to slightly open your knee out here so that you have a little bit more of a twist here, bringing the right ribs side of the body towards your thigh, and maybe you can bring your left arm behind, opening more into the chest, or if you can go still a little bit further, extending your arm overhead, maybe getting hold of the outside edge of your foot, and you keep opening the twist, the chest, getting a bit of a twist. Letting the breath relax. Slowly you can return to normal Shavasana, squaring your shoulders, squaring your hips. And as you inhale, reaching your arms, heart forward, coming all the way up. Exhale, you release. You can help your knee to come back, stretch your leg, and we'll just take the other side nice and easy. To finish off, again, trying to keep your spine nice and straight. So we don't want to be rounding the spine too much. Exhale, coming forward. Again, see if every inhale you can lengthen into your heart. So we're really folding at the hip level. Maybe you can take that variation if that's available to you. So you really want to be relaxing those bottom ribs, starting to get a bit of a twist, opening your right hip out a little bit more to help with that pose. Again, you can start with your left hand into your small back, reaching towards your leg. Keep flexing your toes. Maybe going a bit further, opening into the chest. And you might already have your eyes closed. So you start to relax. Ideally, you want to keep your eyes closed for this one. As you start to unwind back to neutral Shavasana, dropping your right shoulder down, taking one breath here. Again, hopefully you keep your eyes closed so that you keep the experience within as you inhale, coming up. Exhale, arms by your side, helping your knee to come back. Extending your legs, and very slowly you can start to roll your spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae to find your Shavasana for a few minutes. Very important to relax after the strong practice. Arms by your side, just taking a few deep, restful breaths as you let your body soften onto the mat, the earth. As usual, if you want to stay longer in your Shavasana, you're most welcome to ignore my instructions and just continue resting.